Bonsoir. Um, we're doing the weekly check-in today, and so every week, on the last day of the week, I'll do a check-in, and it has 3 points or 3 questions that I have to respond to. One of them being a check-in to see if I did all my morning pages for the week. And then the second one is if I did my artist date for the week. I did the walk as my artist date. And then the third one is a reflection to see if there are any issues that I consider significant for my recovery, and advised to kind of go into detail and describe them. Um, the thing that not issues per se, but the one thing that I the theme that I noticed what was that I found myself leaning more into trusting life. Like I was catching myself. I think this is also because of the gratitude practice that I committed to doing, where I list 5 things that I'm grateful for in the morning, and then 5 in the evening, and 5 during the day, like in the middle of the day. I struggled with the 5 in the middle of the day because there was always something that was happening, like in work wise, where I something that required my attention. So I am now doing them 5 in the morning and then 5 in the evening. It just relieved a bit of pressure. So even if I don't write anything midday, I will be cognizant of what is happening that I can be grateful for, even when I don't have time to sit down and write, which I should actually make. I mean, it's just 5 minutes, but I'm doing enough already. So we will go with the 5 in the morning and 5 in the afternoon. It just helped me just ground, one, more gratitude, but also leaning more on the support that's around me, like just life, knowing that I can relax a little bit and let go of control and let life show me how good it gets. And that was something that I wasn't aware of, that I tend to hold my breath a little and want to be in the driver's seat all the time. So I, I'm finding that I'm leaning into that knowing that life is supposed to be good, and it's okay for me to trust. It's okay for me to trust life, and yeah, and expect for it to be good. You know. So that's it for week one. I begin with week two tomorrow, and we will touch base tomorrow when I start with my reading and all the tasks for week two. But it's good to be back to the practice. I really um, appreciated kind of remembering some of the practices that I had forgotten, even if they're not directly linked to the artist's way. They are part of my practice. So I'm seeing how it benefits not just my creative journey, but even just me personally, just how I show up and how I operate in life. I mean, my work is just an extension of who I am. You know what I mean? So I'm appreciative of that. Yeah. Ciao.